Tshekgwajo joins us live now from Parktown. And Tshekgwajo, Hlaudi Motsoeneng again being asked about decisions that he took while he was COO at the public broadcaster, not least of which that decision to bar what he said were images of very violent protests, which he said encouraged many of the demonstrators to act in a more violent manner. What else has he said today?
Yes, Tembegile. So, Hlaudi Motsoeneng, the former SABC COO, really just being asked a lot about the issue of the decisions that he took at the SABC. He did mention that he does now believe that when he spoke about the policy where people are not allowed to actually be filming violent protests, he said that at this point, and as he looks back now, he understands that it was not a policy but a decision that he took. But also he was adamant that he is standing by that decision and that he would change nothing from what he did at the SABC. But let's just take a closer listen as to what he said.
It's because people now, they were marching to the SABC.
Yes,
we were trying to find a way of discouraging them. Because now for them to ban, it was now a norm. That they will rush to SABC and even demand that we should show the visuals. I think we did it in good faith, but your understanding, Chairperson, will be still my understanding. But I also want to justify that, Chairperson. After Sophie and Notando came to me, I clarify these issues, Chairperson. And I think Advocate Norman asked me about whether we, if I'm correct, whether we did communicate with staff about such decisions. As the COO, I communicate with people who report to me. So I'm expecting them to go and communicate with people that report to them, Chairperson. I believe that they did communicate from that angle, Chairperson. That is my view, Chairperson.
Tshekgwajo, were there any consequences then, according to Motsoeneng at least, if one did not adhere to the decisions that he took?
Well, we do understand that he says that there weren't any consequences, but you would remember, Tembegile, that some journalists, about 8 journalists at the SABC, were suspended and some were then dismissed. He said that according to what he understood from the suspension letters, and the reason for these journalists being suspended was the issue of they were bringing the company into disrepute, and that he also mentioned that the only reason why this actually took place with these particular journalists and some of the people that worked at the SABC was because they were leaking information from the public broadcaster to other media houses or just to their family members, and saying that this was not allowed according to the SABC policy. He says that however, if someone did not want to be working at the SABC and did not understand his transformation process, then they were welcome to actually leave the public broadcaster and to leave the organization and go find work elsewhere. So saying that there really aren't any consequences, but also just saying that he did say that if someone is standing in his way, then they are more than welcome to have left the public broadcaster.
Tshekgwajo live in Parktown at the State Capture Commission of Inquiry for now. Thank you.